Your habits create your reality. So many people place so much emphasis on the result, right, and how they want their life to look, without starting with the micro step. Because ultimately, it's the micro steps that you take that create the macro picture, right, the bigger picture. And you cannot get stuck into looking at the bigger picture, even if it gets you excited, even if it gets you riled up, and that's what you want, and that's great. It's good to have an idea. However, the next best thing to do is to now zoom out and see what came before that bigger picture. And it all traces back to your habits. What are your habits? Because your habits, the habits that you incorporate into your life every single day, are creating your real-time reality, right? So, for example, if you're an individual that likes to wake up early, or maybe you don't like to wake up early, but you do it anyways, and then you show up to the gym consistently, no matter what, regardless of what your mind is telling you, regardless of how you feel, you still show up day in and day out. You're taking your nutrition seriously, you have a goal in mind, and you're so focused on the journey and all the steps that you have to take to be able to reach that bigger picture. Chances are you're going to be successful if you stay consistent and you stay the track. However, if you're the individual that likes to dream all the time, wake up, get excited, but don't do anything about it, just stays up all day and all night watching YouTube videos, nothing's gonna fucking happen for you, right? So you have to take a step back to be able to take 10 steps forward. You have to take a step back and start to look at your day-to-day habits, how you respond to life, what agitates you, what takes your attention and your consciousness and distracts you, what you allow to play on your strings. Because it's in those very moments that you are not in control. And it's in those moments that you are not in control that you are putting your physical body in motion, your attitude towards life, your communication, your attention is going to a specific place. And for the length of time that you are doing all these things unconsciously is to the same thing that you're creating in your life, and you don't even know it. And so many people get stuck in these unconscious patterns of doing things that don't necessarily add up to the bigger picture, don't necessarily add up to their goals. And then they waste all this time, 5 years go by, 10 years go by, and they look back and they're like, man, why am I here? Why me? And they get this victim mentality, thinking they're never gonna amount to the things that they want to be, or to the person that they want to be, and to live the life that they want to create, right? And in reality, any man that has ever amounted to anything, that has ever created any level of success, understood that it's not so much about getting excited about the bigger picture, but it's more about getting excited about the journey, understanding that it's going to be hard, that he's going to go through a certain amount of suffering. And it's within that suffering, it's within that pain, it's within those habits that you do not have engineered into your system, that you do not have engineered into your schedule, and it's gonna feel uncomfortable. It's within that routine that one transforms his life. How can you transform your life with doing something that you've always done? You're gonna get the result that you've always gotten, right? And Einstein says that by definition, that is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. That is not how life works. If you want a different result, if you're looking around your life and you are not content with your physical prowess, you are not content with your bank account, you are not content with the relationships that you have, then you have to do something about that. Because nobody else is going to step in for you, take the relay pin and run your race and win the race for you. That's not going to happen. It's a 1v1, and it's you against you every single day. Take a look at your habits. What time are you going to sleep? What time are you waking up? How often are you going to the gym? How often are you approaching strangers and adding new contacts to your phone? How often are you working on your business, right? Everybody wants to say fuck college, and I'm one of those people that say fuck college. However, the difference between myself and a lot of these other people is that they're saying that because they want to be lazy. They're looking for an excuse to sit on the fucking couch and do absolutely nothing. And that's the fucking problem. It's not about doing nothing. It's about understanding that the reason why you're choosing this entrepreneurial path is so that you can grant yourself time to be able to build that stairway to the reality that you desire. And that's the importance, right? But that reality isn't going to be constructed without building those steps, step by step. You cannot be stuck on the last step and skip out on everything else that comes before. You have to start on step one. And each step you go up, it's another step, right? So what do those habits look like for you? Look around your life. What are you not happy with? Look in the mirror. What do you see? What do you want to change about yourself? And how did you get to where you are today? Because if you want to be different, if you want to change, if you want to create a different outcome in your life, you have to actually do the complete fucking opposite of what you've been doing that has created this current outcome in your life. Because obviously, this is not where you want to be. You want to be in a different situation. You want to experience a different reality, right? Maybe you want to have more money. Maybe you want to be more attractive. Maybe you want to feel better about yourself. Maybe you want to be more confident. Maybe you want to be more competent, more intelligent, more educated, right? You do not necessarily have to go to school for any of this. You can self-teach yourself all of this. However, it's going to take time and dedication. It's going to take incorporating the proper habits so that now you can start to become a different person. And there's a lot of people that are not going to accept that version of you, right? There's a lot of people that are going to misconstrue the person that you're creating for the person that they've been used to dealing with all their life. However, it is up to you to hold your standards and hold that self-image and hold that character and live by that character every single fucking day. No matter how many people try to bring you back to this old reality, to this old ego, to this old version of yourself, you have to understand that that is their mentality. That's their expectations, not yours. So allow yourself to step into this new routine, to step into these new habits, and to challenge yourself and to experience the pain that comes with it. Because it's through the pain that you're actually going to find fulfillment. It's through the pain that you're actually going to find change. And it never fucking comes easy. So you should be happy about that. Because you know what that means? That you were able to do the things that other people weren't able to do. And that's why that's going to set you apart from everybody else. It's the extension of being able to do the things that most people aren't willing to do. So that you can have the things that most people aren't going to have. And it is that fucking simple, right? Look at your environment, the people that you surround yourself with. Do these people inspire you? Do these people actually add value to your life? Can you trust these people? Are they loyal? Do you see any positive from these people, or do you just hang out with them because these are the people that you grew up with? These are your high school friends. Fuck that. Look around you and start to surround yourself with people that inspire you, people that you can trust, people that hold your values, people that are of like mentality, people that are also on the way up, people that want to better themselves, people that are actually implementing things every single day to transform their life into the person that they want to be. And little by little, you will start to see the momentum. Nobody knew that I was going to be here. I was always talking about it, right? But it wasn't just about the talking. It was also about the doing. And that's what separated me from everybody else. And now everybody else that was in my past is wondering, how did he do it? Well, you should have fucking known. Take those steps. People aren't going to believe you at first. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to think that you're a fucking idiot. People are going to think that, oh, you know, like, you're not like that. That's not for you. That's not your path. That's not your life. Why don't you go back to being the shy kid? Why don't you go back to being the kid that isn't outgoing? Why don't you go back to being the kid that is okay with working a regular fucking 9 to 5 and is okay being told what to do every single day? Why don't you act normal like everybody else? Fuck that. Normal is fucking boring. And being fucking different, being able to say, you know what? I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be like the top 1%. That right there is challenging. And you're going to get pushback from everybody. Because it's this person that you're aiming to kill every single fucking day. And they want that person to be alive. Because guess what? If you kill this individual here, now what's going to happen? Now they're going to have to shift the way that they perceive you. And they don't want to do that. Because now they're going to have to change. Unless they don't want to be around you anymore. Which is typically what happens. And they won't be around you. You may have to walk a path where you might quote unquote feel alone. However, this is why it's great to get around other people that are on a similar path, because then you'll figure out that, wait a minute, I've never been alone. It's just that I've been surrounded by a bunch of fucking idiots that expected the worst for me, that expected me to live in the figment of their imagination, in the figment of their expectations and what they wanted to fucking do, what they thought I should do. And that is why you have to take the step and surround yourself with better people and start taking the proper habits that are actually going to elevate you in life, right? I'll give you guys one extreme habit. Well, actually, it's not even extreme because it's quite fucking simple. But one habit that's going to give you extreme results. And that's waking up fucking early and getting to the gym. Waking up early and getting to the gym. Wake up at 5, be at the gym by 5:30, be at the gym by 6, get your workout in, come back, and then work and then hustle every single fucking day. If you do just that alone is going to shift your reality. And you're going to start to see, wow, I'm actually getting benefits from doing this. And then perhaps you'll start to incorporate other healthy life choices that'll continue to advance that momentum towards where it is that you want to go. However, if you never fucking take that step, you'll never amount to anything. You'll always be in the same fucking position. You'll always be broke. You'll always be that shy kid. You'll always be embarrassed to make a different move, do something that makes you stand out, that makes you a little bit different than everybody else. And it's okay to be that person. It's okay. You don't have to be like everybody else. And that's the fucking point. That's why winners win and losers lose. Because losers are so afraid to be judged by everybody else. So they want to stay in the boundaries of these people that have these expectations that are not necessarily what they desire to be. Fuck that. Fuck their judgment. And do what the fuck you need to do to become the best version of yourself. That's what the fuck I did. Here I am. Now it's your fucking turn. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?